All right, what's going on, friends? I just got back from church. That's why I got this fancy shirt on. My beard's looking good, but I'm kind of excited to burn these. I want to really see how these blocks burn that I made. They're like rock hard almost, especially these ones that are just paper. They're really hard. So I want to see, they feel light, but I mean, even a little piece of wood this small, really dried out, would feel pretty light. So these ones seem a little heavier. They are a little bigger. These are the sawdust. These are all paper, and I'll show you out in the garage the ones that I made with my pellets in them. I don't know, something that was in the pellets made it start to turn black, and I was a little bit worried. I didn't know if it was mold or what it was. If you know what that was growing on it, and I took like one day and it started turning black. Kind of seems weird that mold would grow that quick, but maybe it was. So I want to clean all the ashes out of my wood burner. So I want to see how hot they burn, how good they burn up, so that way we'll see how much ashes we have at the end. Also I'd like to kind of see how hard they are going to be to light. Now I have some little fire starters that my boys made for a school project, and I actually have a video on that if you want to see how to make them fire starters. We use them, I've used them in a couple videos, and I use them all year when I'm going camping. They really work nice. Let me get changed out of my fancy shirt and move out to the garage. Got my wood burner all cleaned out. I even vacuumed it out. I don't never vacuum that thing out, but there's like no ashes in the bottom. And I'm going to skip a lot of this. You're not going to have to watch the entire burn. It would take forever. These are those fire starters I've told you about. You'll have to check that video out. I mean, I use these all year long. They're pretty nice. Unless you just want to go buy some, you can buy some like this. Maybe I'll put some down in the description. And the press I used for these, I'll put that down in the description, along with at the end of this video. If you didn't watch that video on how I made these, I'll have that at the end of this video and down in the description, how I made these. Because I think I'm actually going to make some more, and I want to make a different mixer, because I don't really like how my mixer worked in that last video. So I'm going to make another video of mixing it, and I think my new mixer will work better. Now I have my damper completely open, and I think these are going to start better if I have air under them. So I'm going to put this little angle here. If I had a lot of hot coals there, I think they would start right up, but I don't have hot coals there. And I'm going to do the ones, these are the ones that are all paper. Not really sure. What do you guys think? The holes that I made in them should go up or left and right? Not really sure. I'm going to put the holes left and right. For some reason I kind of feel like they should go up, but I don't know. I'm going to put them left and right anyway. I'm going to first put these two in and get them started. First, before I get them going, I'm going to try, let's just see if you can just light these. I don't think that'll work.
Maybe it can. Oh, that went out.
All right, that ain't working. Hoping I can get this in there somehow to light up this little fire starter. It sits higher than my angles. Maybe I'll put them up on the, like that. I'm going to put it right there in the middle. Now I'm going to start that fire starter. Those things light right up. I'm going to start my stopwatch. We're at there. Just got her started. See what happens. Pretty cool. They're lighting her up. It's only been a minute. And I think I'm going to, now that that's kind of going, I'm going to put these other two in on top. Maybe I'll put these two with the holes up. And see some of the newspaper in there. All right, we're going to see how 4 will burn. Now I think these would definitely burn different in different wood burners. Like if I close down the air, right here's how I adjust my air. If I shut that all the way down, it's going to eventually slow that down. Or if I shut my damper up top completely, it's going to slow it down. So let's walk outside and look at my chimney and see how much smoke's coming out. Certainly putting some fire up. All right, you can hardly even see any smoke, a little bit. Not too bad. It's cold out here. Let's go back in. How are we looking? See, I need to put a new seal on my door. That would probably help some. I can't really close that door tight. We are 6 minutes into it. All right, let's see if we're showing any heat here. All right, the top is already 170, 168. Wow, I didn't think it'd be that hot already. And it's only 7 minutes. Double walled. Definitely cold. All right, let me let that burn for maybe, we'll come back in like 20, or when it's burning for 20, 30 minutes. We'll see all kind of heat it's giving off. I don't know, let me know what you think down in the comments. So far, the way I'm seeing that burn, I'm kind of impressed, I guess. Knowing that all that is like newspaper and cardboard. That's crazy. Burning really good. And I think these ones are gonna burn better. Ones with sawdust in them. Now I think a good hard piece of oak wood would definitely burn longer, but that's just saving my newspapers and some cardboard. 27 minutes into it. And they're slowing down, but they're still, like the bottom one, they're still red hot. See the bottom one? It's just red. The inside of that hole is cherry red. Maybe both of my holes should have been up, I don't know. It's hot. Let's see, even with it like that. Close to 300 degrees. Definitely not as hot when I burn my pellets. For as easy as it is to make 4 of them, I don't think it's too bad. I don't know. I think I'm going to try to make some more. All right, I'll see where I'm at here in another 10, 15 minutes. All right, it's been about 45 minutes. And they're still burning. Just definitely not as hot as when they first started. I can see better with my phone. All right, yeah, see? Still red down in there. Still red there. Let's move it around a little bit. Let me poke at it. Yeah, that's 45 minutes. That's pretty hard still. Hard. Got some left. That was 4 of them. Burn up pretty good. All right, looks like you could probably get good 45 minutes, maybe an hour if you can really cut the air going down into your stove off. Still pretty hot. The top of my stove was a little bit cooler now, 180 degrees. I think I'm going to put these other 4 in there, burn these up, then maybe we'll clean out all the ashes, and then we'll try these ones real quick. All right, I think these are going to be the best ones, so I'm saving the best for last. Let me know down in the comments right now if you think these are going to burn better than just the plain paper. So these ones are about 40% sawdust, and the rest is newspaper and cardboard. All right, so what do you guys think? Do you think it's kind of worth it maybe to save your newspapers or just take your newspapers to the recycle center? I mean, as easy as they were to make, like I said in my other video, if you would take your newspapers and just kind of rip them up a little bit, put them in a barrel and save them up, that's like the hardest part. That way, if you do that as you go, it really wouldn't be that hard to make them. All right, let me let that go for about 45 minutes, and then maybe I'll clean out all that ashes, and we'll try the sawdust ones. All right, these are the other 4 that I got going. It's been close to about an hour and 30 minutes. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Just burning just newspapers. I know it's not like burning wood, but this was something that I was going to just take to my recycle center. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to make some more. But we're going to make one little more part of this video of burning these ones right here. I think these are definitely going to burn different. I don't know if they're going to burn longer and hotter. Maybe both, or maybe just hotter. We'll see. So, let these get completely burned up, and I think I'll clean out all the ashes, and we'll see if these make a lot more ashes. So still waiting for these to be completely burned up. Almost 2 hours. All right, it's completely, I think definitely completely out. There might be a couple little coals in there. That is what I got left from burning 8 of them. So right there is what I got. So I don't know if you consider that good or bad. All right, let me clean those ashes up and we will get the ones with sawdust burning. And I did say I was going to show you my other ones I made and I brought out here. They're still wet. These are my other ones I made with the pellets in them. See what happened? I don't know, there's like almost, looks like fur growing on it. Kind of thinking it's some type of mold. I brought them out here in my garage and they're still kind of wet. They quit drying. It's cold. All right, got it all cleaned up. I'm going to use my lighter again. These are the ones with the sawdust. Do the same thing. Stick it right up on there. You're going to light this the same way. I guess if you'd hold your lighter there long enough, it might light, but kind of hard. Start my stopwatch. I'm just going to put these in. I'm just going to lay them all flat. Now, I only have 4 of them, so this is all we're going to get out of them. Here we go. Definitely with that starter I got, or if you had some lighting starting gel or something, they start really easy. I mean, even if I would put some real thin, start some wood down in there with some kindling or something, I think these would start really good. Look at them suckers burn. And that's only a couple minutes into it. So I want to get this shut so they don't burn up super, super quick. So that's only about close to 2.5 minutes. All right, kind of like I said, there's quite a few different things I could do to be trying these out, but leaving these all the way open or all the way closed, or if my door on my wood burner sealed a lot tighter, that would make this different. So let's see how long these burn and see if these burn any hotter. I think I'll try to show you around 15 minutes and a half an hour. All right, that's about 15 minutes right there. And I don't know, that's what they're looking like in 15 minutes. Nice and hot. The top of my stove is almost 350, 340. I don't think I seen any 350s last time. Right over here and here. I don't know, maybe it's burning a little hotter. I kind of thought maybe it would be a little hotter since I actually have sawdust in there. I'm hoping maybe they'll burn a little bit longer, so we'll see. So that's like 15 minutes into it. Let me check back in like 30, 40 minutes, or into this, the 30, 40 minute time into that burning. I'll check back. All right, we are about 33 minutes into this. I don't know how much different that is. I'll try to put a picture here on the screen of at right around the same time with just the ones that had paper in them. Let's take a temperature reading of the top of this before I let all that heat out. 270, 270. 100, 200, I don't know. There's the temperature reading. There's what they look like inside. We're gonna let this go and see if what this looks like in an hour. The paper ones look like definitely I only got, maybe just got an hour out of them. I would say more close to like the 45 minutes to an hour. So we'll see if these are any different. So we'll come back, I'll come back in around, hopefully it'll be right around the hour mark and see what they look like. All right, it's been about almost 55 minutes. We're getting real close to the hour. The top of my stove is about 200. Maybe the hottest it is around 200, 160 to 200. And that's what my little stack looks like. Pretty dang close to being done. So, I don't know, I say maybe they could burn just a little bit longer. Maybe I'll try to make some like 50% sawdust. I don't know, it looks to me like maybe it lasted just a little bit longer with the sawdust in there. I think my next ones I make, I'm gonna try 50% sawdust and just all newspaper. And like I said in my last video, I'm gonna put a ratchet strap around that so I can really take my press and really smash it down harder. So these blocks will be, I think, even packed tighter. See if that burns any different, lasts any longer, but not counting like tearing up my newspaper, because I think if I would just like put it like a barrel out by my recycles and I tore up all my newspapers every time I got a newspaper, I'm not going to count that part, but we'll see how long it takes me. 1 5-gallon bucket worth. We'll try to measure it by 5-gallon bucket. We'll see how long it takes to make just newspapers with sawdust with a 5-gallon bucket. That's what my next video is going to be, I think. It makes heat. All right, well, I'm going to call that the end of my video. Let me know what you thought about these burning in there. Does it seem like a waste of time or something kind of neat to supplement some of your wood that you have, or even if you just wanted to use them just to burn them in your wood stove? I don't know, let me know what you think. Yeah, so leave me a comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button to help support my channel. God bless and have a great heating season.